Hello, this is a presentation on the courtship of marriage for Orthodox Jews. Orthodox Jews practice a more strict and traditional form of Judaism, in which their community has their own set of values and beliefs on the process of marriage and the roles played between genders. The Talmud, the book of Jewish laws, states that the expected bride and groom must meet beforehand, be completely comfortable with each other, and give full consent to the match. Therefore, in Orthodox communities, dating plays a very specific role in marriage. Dating should take place in a setting suitable for private conversation to discuss goals and values of themselves and family. Movie theaters would not be a typical first place setting for a date because it creates an emotional attraction before the mind knows if it's compatible with its values. Dating within the Orthodox community is common. According to the Jewish law, once a girl begins her menstrual cycle, she gains the status of Nada, in which she is considered off limits to physical contact with men until marriage. An aruf is a tradition that happens on the Sabbath before the wedding. Brides and grooms are called up to the Torah at a synagogue, which they will read and receive blessings from the rabbi. A Jewish marriage is a legal contract entered willingly by both the bride and the groom and is validated by witnesses. The ketubah is a traditional contract that is drawn up and signed by witnesses before the couple can live together after marriage. A mikvah is a ritual vow to achieve purity in which the bride and the groom do separately. Grooms usually do this on their wedding days. However, brides are obligated to immerse in a mitzvah between nada and sexual relations with their husbands. Weddings are usually held at synagogues, wedding halls, hotels, or outdoors, and typically do not take place on the Sabbath or other Jewish holidays. Orthodox weddings require a minimum of at least 10 men to be present. The bride and groom usually fast all day for the ceremony. For the ceremony, wives typically wear a white dress with a veil as a sign of purity. The grooms wear a yarmulke and a prayer shawl over their suit. For good luck, the bride and groom traditionally do not look at each other until the veil is lifted. Weddings are held under a wedding canopy called a chuppah to symbolize the marriage home. During the exchange of the ring, the groom traditionally breaks the wine glass from which the couple drank from. The couple typically drinks the first 7 glasses of wine to symbolize the 7 days God took to make the earth. In Orthodox communities, casual dating isn't encouraged. However, finding the young man or woman a match is. The meeting of potential spouses is done through recommendations from family, friends, teachers, or professional matchmakers. Parents play a role in searching for possible matches for their children. The role of the husband under Jewish law is to provide for his wife, including house, food, clothes, sexual activity, and protection of her body. If the wife were to get kidnapped, the husband is obligated under Jewish law to pay for ransom to get her back safely. Orthodox men and women dress modestly by keeping most of their skin covered and do not engage in physical contact with the opposite sex outside of their spouse or immediate family. Married women cover their hair with hats, scarves, or wigs, and men are expected to wear ritual fringe called tzitzits and skull caps. In Judaism, divorce is seen as a last resort. According to Jewish law, a divorce can only take place with the permission of the husband. A divorce is a witness procedure where the husband gives the wife a document that says she's free to marry another. the woman has to wait 90 days before she can remarry. In cases where the wife is not granted permission by the husband for a divorce, civil divorce may be considered. However, if a woman gets a civil divorce and remarries, the children are considered murders born of a forbidden relationship, therefore shunned by the Jewish community.